What's up, y'all? John Melton coming to you live with MyLifestyleAcademy.com, where we help network marketers and online entrepreneurs just like you go from average to savage, baby. We want to help you generate more leads, more sales, build a bigger, better team, help more people grow yourself, grow your business, grow your bank account, grow your lifestyle. Let me know in the comments what motivates you most when it comes to having an online business. Is it the freedom, the flexibility, the lifestyle, the money, the products, the people? Maybe it's all of the above. Maybe it's the opportunity to be a part of something bigger than yourself. Maybe you just like hanging out with amazing, motivated, positive human beings. Let me know in the comments. If you don't know me, my name's John Melton. I've been in network marketing now for over 20 years. I can't believe it. I got started when I was broke, busted, and disgusted, had no background in business, no business being in business, but I was very open-minded. Why? Because I hated the idea of going to school, getting a degree, getting a job, working for someone else, living paycheck to paycheck, and having more month than money. And over the years, we were able to build a very successful business online and meet amazing rock stars like Jordan LeVeck. And I'm so excited, for those of you that don't know Jordan, because she's so incredible when it comes to teaching. You know, I just recorded a story about this. You know, there's people out there that can do but can't teach. There's people out there that can teach but can't do. Jordan is both a top performer, top producer, top earner in her network marketing business, has helped a lot of people achieve success, is still in the trenches, just like yours truly. But she's very good at teaching how to create success generically, meaning people in other companies, leaders in other companies, other online entrepreneurs that are wanting to sell a product. They're wanting to get attention. How many of us, it's the middle of the summer, so keep it real, it's a J month. Sometimes J months can be a little slow, right? And you got the J's helping you today, John and Jordan. Anyway, so cheesy, but it's okay. I'm a dad. I can have dad jokes. So I think we can all agree that during the summer, there's going to be distractions. Plus, on top of that, you've got inflation and gas prices are high and all these crazy things going on. So some of us would probably agree that if you've been doing videos for a little while now, maybe 6 months, 12 months, maybe 2 years, let us know how long you've been doing videos and what's your favorite. Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts. What's your favorite form of video? Just curious. But you've probably noticed that maybe it's harder to get attention. There's more competition. It's harder to get sales or get traction with your videos, maybe generating leads, you know, converting those leads. Jordan is one of the absolute best when it comes to this. So I would highly recommend, number one, you tune in and take notes. Obviously, that's why we're here today, but also share this with your teams. Share this with anybody you know that has a product, a service. They're wanting to use social media to generate some business. So I'm excited. And Jordan, maybe you could start off, as we always do when we have you on. I think you've probably been on Money Monday more than just about anybody.
A lot.
But I would love for you to share a little bit about your backstory and what you were able to accomplish, because I know you went from like 700 followers to over 1 million followers in like 10 months on TikTok, but there's more to the story. So maybe you could share a little bit about your story, your background, and again, just so excited to have you here on Money Monday.
Yeah, well, okay. So my background, you know what, John, you are so good at telling your story, like wham, bam, wham, bam. I need to like get that perfect. Because I'm like, there's so many parts that I could tell you. There's so many things that have happened in my story, but I guess I'll just start with network marketing. So I've been in the industry about 9 years now, right? I partnered with John about 3 years ago. And right before I actually found the company I'm currently with, I learned about proper marketing, because I don't know about you guys, but like I spent the first, not even half my career, it's most of my career, several years, like 6 years of my career, being the spammiest of all the spammy buttholes. Like I was messaging everyone with a copy and paste script trying to get them to buy my stuff. And I would throw up a post that got 2 likes, and it was my mom and my best friend, and they were pity likes. And it was just me trying to sell stuff. I turned into like a sell book. It wasn't Facebook, it was a sell book. And like my personality just disappeared. Like I just became a company billboard. So I sucked a fat one at all things marketing for most of my career. And then I learned about attraction marketing. I learned about curiosity marketing. And I found short form video. Honestly, I mean, that's to fast forward several years, a little over a year ago. So how about this? Anyone who's watching this video right now, why don't you like raise your hands in the comments if you've ever made a short video? And why don't you put like a scared face if you have never made a video and you're terrified? and also put why you're scared, because stop it. We're going to get over that today. But I was scared before I made videos. I was scared. I was seeing a ton of people getting, like, no joke, like thousands in sales and tons of signups from these 15-second videos. And I was like, I don't know about that. Like, I was really resistant to it. And John Melton, who's my business partner, was like, Jordan, you need to do these short videos. And so when money talks, I listen. Like, if someone is successful and they live the type of life I want to live, the type of person I want to be, I'm going to listen when they tell me what to do. So I was like, all right, fine, John. And then I started doing these videos. I say this all the time, but I dance like a white dad at a barbecue. So I do not dance in my videos. There's not dancing. And I'm very awkward. So, like, I do it without being weird. You know, I do point to the screen a little bit. I will say that. But yeah, a little bit, right? But that's so easy. But the point is, you don't have to be like a certain age to crush it with short form video. You don't have to, like, know all the cool things or be cool at all. I'm very not cool. And I literally just started by, like, recreating other videos that performed well, but putting my spin on it, like putting my personality, my product, my story. And it started blowing up. And like John said, I sucked for a while, but it went from 700 on my TikTok account to 1.1 million in under 10 months, which is insane. So you need to stop sleeping on short form video if you are, or if you're struggling with it right now, like, or maybe you've crushed in the past or you're crushing it right now, but you want to get better at it. We're going to help you and give you some tips today, because I'm serious. There is no other place, like, on social media where you can get in front of hundreds or thousands or millions of people for free.
Exactly.
Like, it's free marketing. It's free advertising. So you need to get out of your own way and stop being afraid of it, because if you're scared you're going to look stupid, you are going to look stupid. We all look stupid when we start doing them. And I just did a live my wall where I was like, I looked really stupid when I started. And some of my videos I still watch. I'm like, that was the dumbest video, but it's funny and other people like it. So you got to stop overthinking short form video, and you got to, like, just start making them. But we'll give you some tips today that will hopefully help too.
Yeah. And the truth is, if you're really good at video right out of the gate, you waited too long. You waited too long. Like, if you're like one of those naturals, just like immediately starts crushing it, like, what were you waiting for all this time? Most people are going to suck. Embrace the suck. You have to be okay with that. And I remember for you, Jordan, I specifically remember when you said, at first I didn't like TikTok. I didn't think I could do short form videos. I didn't think it was for me. And you had all these, like, stories in your head, just like most of us. But you saw other people crushing it and you're like, I need to learn it so I can teach my team. So what you did, I remember you saying, you just, like, started talking to the camera. You just started having conversations, 15, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I think now with TikTok, you can be up to 3 minutes, maybe even longer, who knows? But the point is, and by the way, you shouldn't start off with 3-minute videos. I'm just saying you can go a little longer than you could in the beginning, but you would just start talking. And I think what a really smart thing to do in the beginning, and this is, obviously everybody's different. Some people kind of have clarity on who they're trying to attract, the type of client or the type of person that they want to attract to them. It is easier if you have clarity on that. But you just started, like, answering questions, overcoming objections, like common myths, like sharing your opinion, sharing your story. And there were people that resonated with you. There were people that just, you spoke to them. And it's interesting because people are like, well, how do I know who I'm speaking to? I like to just talk to myself. I know this sounds funny, but almost like I'm trying to pump myself up, or I'm giving myself advice. And it could be like me currently, but a lot of times it's like me giving my former self, or, giving myself advice in the past, or maybe it's someone that's on my team. And I know that there's other people that can relate to their situation. So it's almost like I like picture, like I said, either myself in the past, or I picture a certain person on my team, maybe someone I'm friends with. And obviously I'm not saying their name per se, but I'm almost thinking what I would say to them, but I'm recording it in a video. And it's so powerful because so many people could use that advice. So many people were where you once were, or in the same situation that person is currently in. So whatever other people are struggling with, there's probably a lot of other people struggling with that same thing. So that's a good way to think through when you start having conversations with the camera, because it is a little awkward. You will feel dumb. And just, you have to be okay with that. And quite honestly, Jordan, when I look back at my videos back in like 2013, 14, 15, even 16, I look back at those videos and I like cringe. I'm like, thank God I didn't have a big following back then. Thank God I didn't get as many views as I do now on videos, because, you know, back in 2013, 14, like they're just embarrassing. I'm like driving in a car, wearing these like sunglasses, and just like, it was just terrible. It's terrible. My first few videos, you could like see up my nostrils because I was like holding the phone while I was driving to a meeting. It's horrible, but we all start somewhere. So embrace the suck, be okay with it. So if somebody says, hey, Jordan, struggling with getting attention. I'm struggling with figuring out what I want to talk about or how I want to show up on camera. What would you say to that person?
Okay. God, there are so many things you could say for that, because it kind of depends on the person and what you're marketing, right? Or and again, like you said, there is so much confusion around niche. Or like people don't understand the niche conversation at all, or they overcomplicate it. But when we say like your ideal audience, knowing your ideal audience, it's like John explained it in a really good way, but it's you. It's who are you? What type of person are you? Are you a mom? Are you a business owner? Right? Like for me, I'm weird. That's a part of my personality. So like I portray that in my videos, but the goal is you want to attract people like you. I'm positive, right? I have big goals. And for me, I used to be 300 pounds. So I lost a ton of weight. I lost 155 pounds and I became a trainer and nutritionist. And that's such a huge part of my story. Now, listen, like every single time that it's almost like I don't like to share my story, because people are like, oh, but that's
well,
the
you
reason
lost
you
all
have
that
so many
weight and
followers.
you're an expert. Yeah.
No, I'm like, no, it's not. Because there are so many people that they're way less qualified than me to have huge followings or bigger followings even. It's not about that. It's you're sharing who you are and you're showing up in an authentic way to help people. But if you don't know, you're like, okay, well, I don't know who it is. Okay, what is your product or service? Like, what is it that you sell or you do, and what problem do you help people solve? Because like John always says, we are professional problem solvers. So you want to show up in a way that's going to help that person solve the same problem that your product or service solves for free.
Yeah.
So I am in the health and wellness space. So is John. I show up and I help people with health and wellness. So that can be as simple as like tips to like sleep better at night. That can be like, you know, you Google things and you learn 5 ways to improve your gut health. Like it can be very simple things that you're learning and then you're repurposing and teaching other people. You don't have to actually be an expert to be an expert. It just means you know a little bit more than that person. You know some tips they didn't know. And then they'll think of you as an expert when you're showing up that way. That gives you credibility and it makes people want to follow you, because then they know you're going to help them with that problem. If they have that problem, this is so awesome, you guys, because you have a bunch of people that are your ideal client or customer that are going to be following you, because they know when they go to your page, they're going to consistently get content to help them with their problem. So you just have a bunch of people following you that would want to buy your stuff. Right? So I think it's really important to show up in a way that gives free value to people and gives them tips. And then you can also post about your product or your business, but I think you should do value more than product posts or sales posts, you know, and then people will follow you and then you can convert those sales on the back end.
It is interesting, right? Like TikTok kind of threw us off because it was like, wait a second. So some of these people are blowing up on TikTok. They're getting all these sales. They're having their most viral videos are the videos where they're sharing their products. It was like so confusing because it was like opposite land. It's like, wait a second, your best videos that are getting the most traction are the spammy ones? Like what? And that's really cool, but it also threw us off because we're like, wait, this probably won't last. It's not going to last forever. And it's true, right? A great example would be you didn't do that. Now, sometimes you would promote your products. Sometimes you would, you know, obviously talk about, you know, some of the things that you're using and the benefits and all that, but it wasn't your primary focus, which is why you built a much larger following. And when you're thinking long-term, you have to think like, why would someone follow you long-term? Like, what if they don't want to buy your product?
Yes.
Right. What if they're not interested in, you know, spending money or whatever it is? Like, how can you build that longevity so that they want to continue to follow? Because the truth is most people don't buy or join after a week, a month, or even a year of following somebody. And I can't tell you how many times I've had people reach out to me and, you know, we are still actively in the trenches building a network marketing team. And I enroll people all the time. I enrolled, you know, 8 or 9 people last month, 4 or 5 this month. And, you know, a lot of those people will say, I've been following you for years.
Yeah.
Years. Just think about that, y'all. Like there might be someone right now that's struggling with something. They come across your video and they like, maybe they follow, maybe they comment, whatever, but they're not going to buy from you till 6 months from now, a year from now. They might not join your team for 6 months or a year from now. So what's going to happen between the time they like or follow and 6 months from now? Because what if you stop showing up between now and 6 months? Well, then they're not going to buy from you. They're not going to join your team. So you got to play the long game. And yes, you can still promote your products. You can do things on Reels and TikTok that you probably wouldn't do on your primary account. You'd want to, be a little more mysterious with what company you're with. But on TikTok and Reels, it is interesting, especially TikTok, you can drive people to your link and have people order without ATMing them and do all these things. But again, that is not necessarily the primary strategy, in my opinion, to building a following and getting that attention. So, I love what you said too. It depends on the person, because it really does depend. You sell weight loss, collagen? Are you selling like a service? Are you in real estate? Are you, it depends on what you're doing. But at the end of the day, and this is what's so beautiful, there's people in your niche that have a big following, and you can model what they're doing. You don't copy them, but you get ideas, because guess what? They're probably, the videos you see them posting, they're getting those ideas from somebody else. So if you're in real estate, go follow a bunch of big real estate accounts. If you're in fitness, you're in network marketing, whatever it is, right? Go follow accounts where you like that person, you like what you resonate with them. And you can start modeling them and getting some ideas from them on what they're doing, but you put your own twist on it. What would you say to that, Jordan?
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. That's always the first tip I have. If someone doesn't know where to start, is you need to find people like in your company or in your niche or in your area of expertise and follow them and get ideas from them.
Yeah.
And the videos that you can actually save videos. So whether you're on Reels or you're on Instagram or you're on TikTok, you can save videos. Some people have the option on TikTok because different people get different features at the same time at different times. But some people have the option to actually save them into a specific folder. It could be like recreate, right? So I have like folders like recreate. It's just a bunch of inspirations, like really short videos. So I can use that sound to talk about my product or talk about my service or whatever, or my story. So the first thing you should do is definitely exactly what John said. Find people to follow who are already crushing it. And then the videos that you want to make are the ones that perform really, really well. Not a video that gets like 20,000 views if they have 1 million followers, because a lot of those views are probably because they have a lot of followers. You want to pick the videos that have like 1 million views if they have a ton of followers. You see what I'm saying? Like you kind of look at it and you want to pick their most successful videos to recreate, because you don't have a following yet. The cool thing is that on Reels and TikTok, they will purposely share that content with people who they think will resonate with it. They will try based on what you're posting, what you're saying, what hashtags you're using, everything. They literally there's a stage in the algorithm where they listen to the words you say, so that first of all, they can decide if you're breaking any rules and they'll take it down. It's like AI. But second of all, they can match that out to people who have posted things like that or who have watched other videos like that. So they're literally trying to build you an audience. I mean, how powerful is that? Even if you have 0 followers.
For free.
They're literally trying to show this people who would like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think it's important in the beginning to find other people who are crushing it and kind of duplicate what they're doing, but apply your personality, your product, your story, whatever. And then as time goes on, you figure out what works. You figure out what doesn't work. You pay attention to which videos get the most views and the most traction, and you recreate content like that. And don't recreate videos that aren't doing well. Like don't try, if you're having a bunch of the same type of video and it's just not performing, quit doing it. Because I see people do that all the time. I'm like, no, you need to be learning from what you're doing and always analyzing backwards what's working. And then another thing, John, is because you said how to get more attention. This is another big thing. You want to think about, you said something like this, but this is what I always think. Why would a random stranger who has never met me and has no idea who I am want to watch this? Like why would this make a random person stop and be like, what? Or be like, huh, or that's interesting. Or like, I need to know that. Like it creates so much curiosity or hits a pain point. So it's really important to have a hook. The first 3 seconds of your video are the most important part. You should be right in the beginning showing this person why they need to stop scrolling and watch, because they're consuming so much information. They just scroll.
Yeah, you gotta get to the point.
Yes, 3 seconds. So you'll notice if you follow me on TikTok, all of my videos have a super strong hook. And it takes me a while sometimes to think of them, but I also get ideas from other people. When you're consuming content on the app, don't just consume to consume to learn. So the people who you're following that are people you want to, teach that same niche or whatever, what hooks are they using? start paying attention, start writing them down, start getting ideas. And then you can take that and use it for whatever it is you're talking about in your video. But I say the word you a lot in my hooks, and I tell them how I'm going to solve their problem right away when I'm doing talking head videos, meaning like I'm just talking and teaching them. If it's a video that you're just like pointing to things, you know, the hook is the words on the screen and it has to be good. But when I'm doing a talking head video, I'll always be like, it might be something like, I'm going to help teach you how to lose 5 pounds. Like, and they'd be like, well, anyone who has that problem, they're going to be like, well, I need to watch this video. Right. So you're telling them right. And you're including a pain point. That's like a super powerful hook for that type of video. But like I said, the first 3 seconds, getting your hook right, super important.
I love it. And I would love also for those of you that are on here sharing, tagging your teammates, because I know we're live in I'm live in my profile, my business page, like multiple groups. So I guess if you're in a group, maybe you wouldn't be able to share it. But if you're on the business page of the profile, you could share it. But basically, Jordan has a really cool new program she put together. I mean, it's pretty expensive, but we're gonna give away some of these to those of you that are sharing, that are tagging people, because number one, it's Money Monday. We want to be extra generous, and on top of that, we want to get the word out there because she's got this incredible program. So, what did we decide beforehand we were going to do, and then what's the program? Maybe you could talk a little bit about it because it's like outrageously expensive but worth it.
Okay, yeah, so expensive, John Melton. It's false advertising. So it's you guys. Basically, a while back, John actually with me created my viral video masterclass, and that's like just takes you through everything: how to build a following, how to edit videos, all this stuff. But then I had so many people coming to me, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" Like we had over 4,000 people that got it. So many people had incredible testimonies. It was so awesome.
4,000?
Yeah.
Whew.
I know, isn't that crazy? It was so awesome. But I had a lot of people still coming to me. They're like, okay, I get it. Or like, I'm building a big following. I'm getting a lot of views. I kind of understand how to do things. But like, could you give me like the cheat sheet? Like, could you give me exact videos to make? I'm like, dude, that is a tall order. How am I going to give you guys? I had so many people are like, can you like give some examples? I'm like, what? All my videos are examples. I mean, I don't know. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, actually, this would be really helpful for people if they had a list of videos, 100 videos that they could take and recreate right now that have already gotten thousands in sales and signups. So basically what we did is we went and found the most successful videos we possibly could from other network marketers and social sellers where they have already generated a ton in sales. They've already seen a ton of success and engagement with these videos. And we put them all in a list for you guys to recreate. And if you're like, okay, well, I'm in makeup, or yeah, but okay, I'm in this industry and I can't do it. It's really simple. It's like basically like an example video script, and it shows you how to tweak it, right? So you know what the hook should be to get people's attention. You know exactly what sound to use because we even give you the sound, and then you know what to put on the screen and what to do with your body. So you're welcome, okay? Because I had so many people. I'm like, you guys, how am I supposed to? But we figured it out. And so yes, it's a list. It's called Short Videos That Sell. It's a list of 100 videos you can recreate today to get results in your business, regardless of what you sell. You want to enroll more people. You want to get more customers. This is going to help you with that. And also, you can take these videos and recreate them like 3 or 4 ways, and you'll have content for like a year. So it's pretty good. And it is $17. So
outrageous. Outrageous.
Ridiculous. I listen, Michelle, who is my marketing manager, she's always like, Jordan, you could do this for 97, you could do this for 197. I'm like, no, like I really just want to make it affordable for people. Like I want to be able to help the most people possible. And I know this will be really helpful for you guys. So I made it $17. However, I will be raising the price. So you definitely want to grab a spot. You definitely want to get in there. And John can share a little link. And I think we're doing a giveaway.
Yes.
Right? We're doing a giveaway.
We're going to randomly pick some winners. And actually, Desi, I think you're the one running it. If you could drop the link so it shows on the screen, because I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly what it is. But we have a link to give you all. And then what was the dealio? We were going to say people that purchased.
Yes, you grab a spot. $17, guys. You should get in there. You should get your team in there. It's like a no-brainer write-off, right? But drop I'm in the comments below, and we'll pick a winner for one of your things, right?
Yes. So I'm giving away some 90-day trackers and cash money. So basically, as we do on every Money Monday, not every, but almost every Money Monday, we give away either cash or our 90-day tracker. Now, I would choose the tracker if you are selected. If you win, I would choose the tracker. But if you want cash, we'll do that too, because I know some of you are saying, I already have a tracker. So we'll definitely do at least 2 winners for that. And then you want to do 2 winners for the
course.
yeah.
Sure. And even if you guys grab a spot, right, you can always gift it
Yeah.
to your team. So if you win, you could gift the spot that you won to your team.
So I just saw Michelle Tremblay. She was the first person. I just saw the comment highlighted.
Yes.
So she'll be the first winner. By the way, there's the link right there. If you wanted to pick it up yourself, it's mylifestyleacademy.com/short. mylifestyleacademy.com/short.
Yeah.
I mean, easier than that.
Yeah, no, that's pretty easy. We've had almost 600 people grab a spot so far. And so far, we've already gotten a ton of testimonies of people that are having videos going viral. They're getting people asking for information. So it's just like, it's like the meat and potatoes, guys. It's literally, here's exactly what videos to make. So if you bank, or if you're confused, if you've never made short videos, or if you already have, but you just want to work smarter, not harder, and you want a bunch of ideas for videos to make, this will help you too. So it's kind of for all the people.
I love it.
I'm excited.
So Michelle, send an email to support@mylifestyleacademy.com, support@mylifestyleacademy.com, and you can let us know if you want the tracker or cash money, and then we will continue to pick some more. And actually, because we're in 5 different places, Desi, if you could maybe help with selecting the winners, that would be amazing. But Jordan, I had a couple more questions before we wrap it up. So first of all, for people that are wanting to, basically figure out a way to build a following and then get the following to become customers or convert the leads, like what's some of that, like what's some of your like philosophy when it comes to converting a follower to a potential customer or a customer? And I know a lot of us that we have funnels, we have project broadcasts, we have all these back end tools, but in a simple way, what would you recommend for someone that's wanting to convert?
Okay. Yeah. There's so many things I could say. There's so many things I could say for this. And there's a lot of stuff I talked about in the masterclass as well about all this stuff. But to keep it brief, I think it's just really important that you are connecting and having conversations with people because, we talk about this all the time, you guys. Marketing is amazing. And especially if you're using attraction curiosity marketing, you're attracting people to you who want what you have. Like, how powerful is that? However, marketing is only where you should be spending like 20% of your time. You should be spending 80% of your time having conversations and connections on the back end. And, maybe you don't have a ton of people commenting or liking your videos or whatever. That's fine. You can also start conversations with your followers. You can send or have a VA send, right? If you're at that point, but you can send copy and paste message to new followers and just say,
right.
Hey, I appreciate the follow, right? It's so nice to be connected with you. And this is what I typically say, something like, because I talk about business, helping people scale their business to 6 or 7 figures without being a spammy butthole. And then I also help people with their health goals. So how to lose fat without hating your life. So I'll say, are you more interested in making money on social media or reaching your health goals? And then it just starts a conversation so that they can say, oh, I follow you because I want to learn how to lose fat. That opens the door for me to say, okay, awesome. I can definitely help you with that. What would you say are your main health goals right now? And what are your biggest struggles with reaching your health goals? So then they're telling me their pain points so I can provide a solution. So they say, oh, well, I struggle with energy. I don't sleep good. I have blah, blah, blah. Then I'll say, okay, awesome. So here's what I do. I offer free support and coaching and help customize supplement programs to help people reach their goals, right? And a lot of times what I do, which some people don't do this, but I do, I'll say, is that something you're interested in? Or I'll ask their budget. I'll say, if I could 100% help you reach your goal, how much would you be willing to invest monthly?
That's good.
And then they'll give me exactly what they would spend. Oh, I could spend $50. I could spend 150. I could spend 200. I could spend, or I can't right now. Then I'll point them to a free resource I have. If they can spend a certain amount, then I'll point them toward a specific product that I have that I will help them with their goal. So I'll be like, okay, based on what you said, I would suggest this product. And then I'll give a little paragraph of info, helps with this, and that. Does that sound helpful? They say yes. And then I kind of walk them through. So in the course, I actually have part of it is how to convert sales and signups. So literally the exact scripts and exactly how to have these consultative conversations with people so that you can sign people up. So it's not just views and likes and comments. So yeah, but that's what I do. I have conversations with people. It's really important.
I love that. It's so funny too, how simple it is, because at the end of the day, that's why we put out content. That's why we show up on social media, is to create more conversations. It's that simple. And you'd be surprised by, how many people, they'll follow you, but that's it. They're not going to reach out. they're not going to send
Or
you a
even
message.
like.
Right. That's intimidating for a lot of people, right? Or they might not even follow, but they only like. I mean, you just have to pay attention to people that are paying attention to you. That's the easiest way I can put it. That was the one thing I started doing on social media over a decade ago, even before I was doing videos. I paid attention to the people that were paying attention to me. When I got a like, when I got a friend request, like I still today will message people that send me a friend request, whether it's me or my VA, but I have like that proactive philosophy still today in wanting to connect with people that have commented on some of my reels or TikToks, or sent me a friend request, or started following me. They commented, and how many of us, maybe you end up with people commenting on one of your videos or one of your posts, and you're like, maybe this person, but you're like, man, I haven't seen their name pop up in a while, or I haven't seen Sarah in a while, or I haven't talked to Kyle in a long time, and you're just in their inbox. You're sending them a message. Hey, thanks for the love of my post. What have you been up to? I saw your name pop up. It's been a while. So it doesn't matter whether it's cold market or warm market. It doesn't matter if someone reached out to you or you're reaching out to them. The goal is to create more conversations.
Yep.
And it's interesting because I think a lot of people love using social media because they're an introvert or because they don't like, having a prospect. But at the end of the day, the people that are most successful, and it depends on your goals, right? Everybody's got different goals, different aspirations. I saw someone said, what if you don't want attention? It's like, you're probably watching the wrong video if you don't want attention. Because attention eyeballs, sales. Right? That's how are you gonna generate leads or have people reaching out to you if you're not getting attention? But with that being said, you have to learn to sell. You have to learn. You can't just sit back twiddling your thumbs, posting videos, posting and praying. Like, you have to be proactive. The top earners, the most successful entrepreneurs, network marketers, direct sellers, whatever, all of them are really great communicators and relationship builders, and they do not sit back waiting for the business to come to them. It's great when it does. There's nothing better. Jordan, right? You get these messages all the time. People reaching out to you looking for advice, curious about your products, curious what company you're a part of. I get those messages too. And yes, my conversions are higher when I attract the lead to me. When I have someone coming to me, my conversions are higher, but I don't sit back waiting for the business, especially right now. It's the middle of the summer, right? Yeah. So if business is a little slower, or you don't have as many people in your inbox, you're not getting as much attention, then you want to be twice as proactive as you normally would be in creating those conversations.
Yep, 100%. Conversations lead to conversions. If you're not having those conversations, you're leaving so much money on the table, but also there's so many people you could help that you're just ignoring.
Yeah. And that's the mindset right there. The people you can help. So you make it not about you. It's about who you can serve, how you can help others, how you can make an impact. That's what it boils down to. My last question is for people that want more than just this $17 program. Is there more that you offer? Is the masterclass still a part of this? I had a couple people ask me about that.
Yeah. So if you're like, okay, but I want to learn everything, and I want to make all of the money, and I want to get a ton of followers, and I want to learn what's the viral equation, like how do you go viral and all of that. Listen, I created the viral video masterclass, which, like I said, over 4,000 people joined. John is a part of that. John is a part of Short Videos that Sell as well, by the way. You get a free training from John. You get a free training from Ray Higdon, from Michelle Cunningham, Bryn Lang. But in the Viral Video Masterclass, John's a part of that. So is Ray Higdon, Rob Sperry, Fraser Brooks. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like Brian Fryer, like all the best humans that you could possibly imagine teach inside the masterclass. And it is, people got confused. They're like, wait, they both have 100 videos. The masterclass has 100 videos, but it's like 3-minute little nugget videos that teach you how to do everything with regard to editing videos, recording videos, going viral, having conversations on the back end, automating sales and signups, setting up a text message list, like everything you could think of is in the masterclass. So if you want to get that, yeah, you can. So and that is on one of the next pages. So like if you grab your spot inside Short Videos that Sell, you'll be able to get it for a pretty awesome price on one of the next pages. So make sure you click through the pages.
Yeah. So anyone in network marketing, direct sales, any product, obviously there's a lot of people that are watching this that are selling some type of physical product. That's always going to be the easiest, in my humble opinion, when it comes to doing videos. But there's not just this one way to do it. You know, Jordan said it. She doesn't dance, but there's some people they like dancing, right? Whatever it is. Maybe you're more of an entertainer. Maybe you're more, you know, from a value standpoint, you like teaching. You like, I'll tell you this. And in fact, inside of that program, the video that I did, I talked about repurposing content. And that was one thing, you know, for us, because we've got so much going on and I'm doing so many live videos. That's my favorite. That's my specialty, doing live videos just like this. And we'll repurpose a training, a conversation like this, and turn it into a podcast. But also we just hired this company that's taken my live videos, I think like 3 times a week, 12 a month, something like that. And they're turning them into reels. And it's, you know, this is why it's so important to learn how to do the front end work. And of course, you want to learn how to sell. I just mentioned that. Relationships, conversations, all that's so important. But eventually, because of technology, and it's always evolving, it's always getting better, you can work smarter. So instead of wasting time on all these things that don't actually move the needle, you can focus on what you love doing. Maybe you love doing TikToks, and you take a TikTok and you can repurpose it for Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, right? Maybe you like doing live videos like me. You can hire people that can help out with repurposing a live video and turning it into Reels and TikTok. So there's so many different directions you can go in, but you don't want to overwhelm yourself if you're not ready for that. You don't need a YouTube channel, a podcast, a Facebook, an Instagram, a TikTok. You don't need to create courses. You know, sometimes people say, I want to create courses like you guys, but it depends on where you're at in your journey. So check yourself and make sure, like let's say you're launching a business right now, right? If you're in the middle of launching a business, you don't want to get sidetracked trying to launch another business or trying to do too much too soon. You want to focus on where you're at in your journey, the chapter you're on. And then when you're ready for that next chapter, when you're ready for that next step, then you take it. But I think it's so important for you to invest in yourself. And for $17, knowing the price is going up, grab this, you know, right there's the link, mylifestyleacademy.com/short. So they get access to this incredible new program you put together. And again, for those of you that wanted to, you could take the next step and get the you know, the course you was talking about that has more steps. Yes. But the last thing is we got to pick a couple more winners. So Desi, can you help out just randomly picking some people that are sharing, that are engaging, people that have been popping in comments throughout? Because it's harder when it's like we're like live in 5 different places right now. I think we're even live on YouTube right now. So Desi, if you could help with that, that would be amazing. John, and Jordan, anything else you want to mention?
Well, I'll say a couple things. Number one, John, should we keep one of them open through Friday for people who grab it and drop I'm in?
I like that.
We'll keep the giveaway open for one person through Friday.
Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. She's been messaging me. She's been messaging me. So Desi and Ben. Okay. So Jenna Lee K. Sharp. So Jenna Lee K. Sharp, you are one of the winners. And also Roel Patterson. You are one of the winners. And then actually she had a question also. Have you ever advocated for doing lives on TikTok for over an hour? What on earth do you talk about? So let's be clear. There are people that will do that. There are people that will sit there and just answer questions on TikTok. You could do a weekly show like that. I mean, listen, let's keep it real. If you got people on there the whole time asking questions and buying products, do it. Yeah. If you're talking to yourself, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. And it's funny because actually one of my women that I mentor that came to me from one of my courses and signed up with me, she is so awesome. And she started on TikTok. She doesn't have a huge following, but she'll go live and she'll get like 175 viewers on her live videos. So I'm like, dang girl, like keep doing it. If it's working, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I had one of the top earners of my team, one of my top leaders, Kelsey McDaniel. She's incredible. She would do live videos. She just had a little baby though, but she would do live videos like, and you guys are going to think that I'm lying though. She would sell like $8,000 in products in a night doing these live videos. Just literally answering questions about it and like telling people where to go to get it. It was so crazy. Like that's not going to happen for everyone, of course. She had videos blowing up.
But it's possible.
And some of her videos are on the list. That's what's possible. Exactly. Some of her videos to recreate are on there. But it's insane how many people you can reach. So yeah, I mean, if you're getting good traction, people are getting on your lives, like keep doing that. Because the cool thing is when you do live, that's the longest form video you can do on TikTok. And TikTok really wants people to keep people engaged and on the app as long as possible. So that's why when people watch your whole video, they reward you by continuing to share it. If you're doing a live video, that's the longest video you can do. They're going to promote your videos for you while you're live. Like sometimes your videos will get a ton, like thousands and thousands and thousands of views while you're on a live video. So there's definitely a ton of benefits to it, but don't burn yourself out and think you need to do 1 hour live every single day. Like test and tweak, see what works, see what gets results. And if it's getting traction, like continue doing it for sure. Oh, and here's the last thing I just want to say. Like John said, yeah, you guys, you got to get over trying to like look perfect or do everything right. TikTok is like the anti-Instagram, meaning like they, you know, Instagram, everything's like perfect. It's like White House and there's no crumbs anywhere. And like, we all have perfect lives on Instagram and on Facebook. Sometimes it can be like that. TikTok is like, no, we are very much normal people over here. My most viral video has like 13 million views and my hair is up in a sweaty bun and I'm just like being ridiculous in it. So TikTok loves authentic people. Are you going to look stupid? Yes. But like John said, like you have to be willing to suck at something long enough to get good at it. You have to be willing to fail forward. So just embrace that you're going to look a little bit stupid, have fun with it and like do it. And get
People
over it.
love that though. They love authenticity. They love the rawness and the realness. And those are typically the people that do the best are those types of people where they just come across as like a real person. They're not trying to put on a front, right? I think that's so important. And anyway, so listen, we've got 3 winners. We got Michelle Roel and Jenna Lee. So if you guys could send an email to support at mylifestyleacademy.com, and then we'll leave one last winner open till Friday. So yeah, just send us an email. I'll talk to Jordan to figure out what we're going to do as far as the winners. But we will leave one more winner open till Friday. So that way you have all week to continue tagging, sharing, replay viewers. I'm sure we're going to get a ton out of this conversation as well. And listen, this is Money Monday, y'all. Our whole goal every single Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern is to show up with value, with tips, with inspiration, with ideas, insights, things that you can do to crush it in your business. If you want to double, triple, quadruple, 10x your business, this is the place to be every single Monday. If you want more training just like this, make sure you visit our blog, mylifestyleacademy.com/blog. And if you want to get access to Jordan's new program, while the price is outrageously expensive, $17 USD, go to mylifestyleacademy.com/short and get your hands on it. Let your teammates know about it. It's amazing. And I'm telling you, I don't just promote anybody. Those of you that follow me, you know, I don't just promote anybody. I promote things I really believe in. I promote things that I know will really help people in my audience, in my network. And again, it doesn't matter which company you're in. It doesn't matter what kind of products you're selling. If you want more leads, more sales, and you want to leverage social media and your warm market kind of sucks, it's okay. That's very normal. That's why you have this opportunity to master short form videos and get attention and generate a whole new following, a whole new audience, build a whole new network of people. Check this out. I just love pointing this out all the time whenever I talk about this. I joined the company I'm with in 2015, September 2015. So almost 7 years ago. I would say 99.5% of the people on my team, my customers, my teammates, I did not know them when I joined the company I'm in. They didn't know, they might have known me. Some of them might have actually known me, but I didn't know most of them. And most of them didn't know me. So think about that. In the last 7 years, the majority of people that are in our multi-million-dollar global organization today didn't know we existed, and I know they existed just 7 years ago. Because of social media, we've been able to build this multi-million-dollar business. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. So that means, this is kind of sad, actually. The first 13, 14 years of humans that I worked with, that I built relationships with, most of them are not in my business today. But thank God, we mastered social media selling, duplication. We learned how to attract, we learned how to build a following, and thank God we didn't quit. So, and I know, Jordan, you're probably in the same boat, right? Same situation. Most of your people.
Exactly the same. Yeah. I mean, I can sell anywhere from like 20 to 90,000 plus in a month using these 15-second videos. And these are not people I knew like before. So yeah, it's insane what can happen when you master short form video, social media marketing in general, attraction marketing. And yeah, this will definitely help with that. So grab yours and then drop I'm in and we'll pick a winner on Friday. And I love you all and you all have a nice butt. And thank you for having me on, John. You're my favorite.
You're the best. Thank you, Jordan. You're amazing.
You're welcome.
Bye, everyone.